Big Elvis diecast review back with another video, and today, well, we're just gonna open up a little bit of all kinds of brands. We're gonna start out with an M2, the 1955 Chevrolet, which is probably, I dare say, my favorite body style of the Tri-5. Get in here, get the little tape cut. Let's just check it out, shall we? Of course, an M2, and this is their most premium series. Cast line M2 with the box, and you always know it's got their most premium because it's hood, normally doors. They're on a tread plate deal, which most of you know that by now. But for those of you who are new to the collection, we're glad to have you checking it out. There it is, the 1955. Shall we take it off the base? Why, certainly. Let's get our little screwdriver here. And may I say, for those of you who do not open, this is a little tight. For those of you who do not open, but may decide to open, you got to really kind of watch these screws, because like this one is extremely tight. Sometimes they over tighten, and it will become stripped. And sometimes they over tighten, kind of flat spots the tires. But here we go. Let's just see what we have. So we got an opening featured hood, which looks like it may be off a little bit. So there's some detailing under there. Nice. The hood is a little messed up, but does close. Does have an inserted headlight. Nice detailed grille. And as you can see, that's where it was screwed down. So normally you can just do that with the tires and they'll pop back on. It's a little flashing there. A little extra flashing on the tire that causes that. That one's kind of oversized. So we got big fat real rubber tires, grayed out wheels. There's your information. So it was new for 2024. You can take these out, fairly easy to customize. They are, that screw was from the base. One screw holding it in, so the rest of it slips behind this bumper. These are the screws I often talk about if you need to do some adjusting. So if you have loose doors, if you have any kind of issue with the hood, sometimes those same screws will help loosen it or tighten it. As you can see with that hood, we did have some issues, but normally these are for the doors right here. The doors, let's just see, do open. You can see some detailed work in there. Now that door is way off, as you can see, but it does close and stay closed. Now I display, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. I will work on that tire off camera. But there it is, 55 Chevrolet. One of my favorites. Let's Get that up where you can see its rotation there. The boxes are good to keep for display. We've talked about that in some other videos. But for those of you who are new, you can keep display. I've got several of them. A lot of my stuff is not in the boxes, and that's okay. How about a moving parts? Now, this is an older one. This is a 36 Ford Custom. And 2020 moving parts is the release on this. So 2019 three-door. Yeah, so this is sedan custom in the green, and you can see this box was eat up. I do like the older moving parts series even. Displays well, but you got the blister protected. These are a little more than just a main line. That green paint's pretty wild. Of course, the door is open. You can see the plastic piece for the bottom. There's your information for those of you who are interested. Looks like a plastic piece here, which makes up your interior. The rest of it's metal. Closes nicely. There's your rear end. The old wide swooping fenders. Not much tampo on here, but that whole front piece. Now I wish they would have done something with the headlights, but being plastic fenders, plastic bumper, plastic wheels, kind of use the basic common steelies, which is alright on this car. But yeah, overall, not a bad little car. So we'll switch it out there a little bit. Our next one, let's just take a look at what we have. How about a Johnny Lightning? Now, this is Johnny Lightning is playing Mantis. Studebaker truck. Limited to 17.5. But this is a 1960 Studebaker Champ. And I guess for those of you who are interested on the back, there was the 10 models for this series. Like I say, this is playing Mantis, which if you see him, pre-round 2, pre-round, I think it's RCL. Does come with the little collector coin, cap, whatever you want to call it. I usually keep those kind of things just because it helps me find the car later. But here we are. That little 60s Champ does have an opening. I believe that is cast in metal. Hood closes nicely. Nicely detailed headlights and grille. It is rubberized tires. There is the information, 1997. And see, I think this camper comes off. I think she just snaps down in there, as you can see. Yeah, so you can remove the camper if you like just the pickup truck alone. Camper is all plastic. Does have some detailing on it. It's pretty nice. So you can see in the bed where those tabs go to. So squeeze the rear, push down, and you'll hear it click right in. Stays on nicely. Studebaker across the back. Neat little casting. Johnny Lightning. And it is metal on metal. Try to get you where you can see your information. Casting number there on the bottom, just below the axle. It's a fun little car. Truck from Johnny Lightning. Let's go over here to M2. Now this is considered driver series. Driver series is their low-end car. However, it will have metal on chassis, or chassis is normally plastic. Metal, real rubber tires. Let's get it out so you can see. As you know, I'm a collector of the Mustangs. It does come with a backing deal to protect your vehicle against the paint rub. And there is your information on the back. Cast line 2024, so new for this year. And here it is. Let's get it off its base. Now the driver series, oh, we got some something there on the top. Looks like they touched something with it and rubbed to the paint, rubbed down to the metal. So M2 tends to have a rash of quality control problems. I hate to say that, because even the driver series are, 5 or more in most places. But here's what you get with your driver series. So plastic base, screwable, still customizable, real rubber wheels, nice Cragar tires. Now I thought that window at first was an issue, but I think that the Shelby's Racing did that for airflow through the car. I'd have to see if I could find a real Shelby and see, which is rare around here. So 66, you got your nice roundels. Of course, the Cara Shelby logo. GT350. Now, a lot of times they use the same body and make it a hood opening, which the driver series, even though it's cut for that, the hoods will not open. So it acts like it wants to, but it will not. It's a shame on the top. Blister rub, or it almost feels like, looks like they must have messed up during the paint, probably touched it and tried to fix it, but did not. So there you go. M2 cast line and Cara Shelby Mustang. It's still kind of a cool little car. I do like the casting on that. How about we check out a Hot Wheels 100% 56 Ford from the Custom Classics Trucks magazine series. I do like the Hot Wheels 100s after they put them in here, because you do not have to deal with the rubber bands. And for those of you longtime collectors, especially those of you who collect the Hot Wheels 100, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we get it out of the box. There's the backing. Kind of tells you about it. It does come in a protective blister. Keeps the hood up. Beautiful blue paint. You get to see that big blown motor. real rubber tires. This one was $19.99. Now, the bottom is plastic on this one. Hood closes. Will it stay closed? Probably not. Sometimes some paint or whatever may be in it. It's been in that box so long, it gets to where it relaxes and wants to stay, but that's all right. We can display it with the hood open. Big rubber tires, very nice. You have your tail lights. You got your exhaust tips. Of course, the authorized Ford sales and service. You can see my fingerprints already on it. Pretty nice. There is your front end. Nicely done. So we got 5 out there. I'll get that over because it is not wanting to keep rolling. Sorry for that. There we go. Nice one to display. Nice one to open the hood on and be able to see that big motor under there. All right, let's see where we're at next, shall we? Hope y'all are having a great weekend. How about a Hot Wheels Legends? I've been opening the Legends. This is the Porsche. This Legends, let's see if we can determine. I don't remember what year this one was going around. So, leave it there in the box. Oh, 2021. So probably for 2022 Legends. And it is the Porsche 934.5 and that Fleet Series truck. Been used in a lot. Of course, the card art is always cool on these. But we're not going to take a look at that. We're going to get this one out and take a look at it. I do like the Transport series. The only problem I have with the Transport series is, what do I do with all the trucks? Because they're hard to, sometimes hard to deal with. Of course, Legends there on the sides. Got your rubber up on top. I believe this one is slidable. Yep, so the bed will slide so you can load your car. Fleet Flyer's been around a lot. They've changed the bedding a little bit. Got those 6-spoke wheels, tires. Like I said, this one's been out for a while. This truck is, this truck is 2021, so they may have done something a little different with the, but here it is, the Porsche. I do like the Porsche a lot. I've really started collecting more of the Porsches. Of course, this is a 934.5. This casting was copyrighted in 2019. And I guess 16 Mattel, maybe older. But it does got the great big body kit. You can see tail lights, which looks like they're inserted, but I'm going to guess that they are part of that plastic windshield. Headlights tampoed. Nicely done grille treatment. Nicely done stripes. Number 23 on the hood. Doors, which probably was 2023 release for the Legends. So they had the body and all that casted for a while. Normally the Legend cars, from what I understand, are real vehicles that are out there. And they are taken on tour, so you can see the car and get the models, the die cast that matches them. I'd like to find out if there's one coming toward me. I would try to find it, try to go do it. So there is the Legends Porsche 934.5. All right, how about, it's going to take me a bit to get this one out of the package. This one is Racing Champions, and this one is Racing Champions before the life of round 2. Get it cut, get you a look at it. So it's a 1 of 10,000 piece, 50 fastest muscle cars. The card comes with the information, and it is a 65 Ford Galaxy. So let's just see how it withheld, because I have noticed on some of these cars, they do not survive well. The Racing Champions looked really good in the package. When you get them out, not the best. There's 50 of the cars, and this was 2001, so it's been a little over 20 years in the package. Let's get it out, see if it survived. It does come with the stand, and the card is in the stand. This is number 50. So it'll show you, here is the Galaxy. You got to see that big 427. It's got the Galaxy 500 XL on the side. Nicely done interior. You can see a little metal flake in the paint. Doors do not open. Those great big Ford taillights. This paint has survived really well, because there has been some I've opened where the paint has a paint rash. This one, pretty good. We have a little flashing issue on the wheel, but that's normally fixable. Sorry about that. Normally, you can see the little flashing there. There's a little flashing holding that one. Serialized. So this is number 5007 of 10,000. So we're right in the middle. This was issue number 50. So this is True Racing Champions. Hood closes very nicely and completely. I do like it. It does come on that little display thing where you can keep it displayed if you would like. You can see where the tires have been sitting for so long that they're actually indenting into that. And I find that with a lot of the old Racing Champion stuff. All right, we're up to 23. Let's get this thing wrapped up. If you stayed this long, thank you so much. This is the 60th anniversary 55 panel van Matchbox. And I do like the Matchbox when they do send the boxes with them. Card art, very nice. The box, which shows you some different things. But let's get this out the little blister. Check him out. This is more of a premium style Matchbox. Nice grille design. I'm going to think that this hood will open, possibly. No, I don't appear to want to. But it is the 60th anniversary. '60th anniversary of what? Can't make it out. I do like these trucks. It is rubberized tires. Here is your information. It is copyrighted 2021. Love that blue and white treatment. Endless summer. There is some information on the back. Endless summer heart. Your license plate. Nice detailing. Let's see if we can find out what that logo says. Trying to hold it, it's kind of hard to see. 60th Endless Summer. Surf 64 on the license plate. In search of the perfect wave. That's what that says. Nice, nice, nice little vehicle. Really do like it. So here is what we have opened today on the Big Elvis Diecast review. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Big Elvis with you. And we try to put out videos at least a couple a weekend. Sometimes we got other things going. But tell me what you think is your favorite there of just a variety of open vehicles. We'll catch you on the next one. Please give us a like. That truly helps the algorithm get out there to everybody else. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Know when we're going to do our next one. And as always, take care of each other out there.